Sweetheart, what's wrong? It's still the middle of the night. There's still plenty of time to sleep. Did you have a bad dream? You can tell me about it, sweetie, if it'll make you feel better. And I think it will. Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Let me cuddle you. Shh. Shh. There. It's all right. There is nothing wrong. You're with me, darling. You're safe. I'll protect you. What you saw was just a bad dream. There is no way I'm gonna leave you in real life. I mean, my phone alerts me if you're more than 30 feet away from me, you know? I only got that app for your tracker because I want to stay with you forever and ever. So what you saw in your bad dream, that I had left you, is just that. Just a bad dream. But if you'd like, maybe we could get a tracker for me too, sweetie. Would that make you feel better? Then you could always know where I am. I'd be glad to get that for you, if it'll put your heart at ease. You deserve that much, because you're so sweet. You're so precious. And most important of all, you're my good boy. The best boy I could ever ask for. There isn't a boy gooder than you. Well, okay, maybe gooder isn't a word, but there isn't a boy better than you. Because you're the number one good boy in the whole wide world. Oh, sweetie, did that cheer you up? Getting called a good boy by me? It always manages to put a smile on your face. That's good, because you deserve to be happy, and I really love calling you my good boy. Can you guess why? Yep, it's because you're my good boy, and I love you. In fact, you're such a good boy that I think you deserve a little reward. Can you guess what it is? Come here. Come rest your head on my chest. Yes, just like that. You're always so quick on the uptake, because you're always such a good boy for me. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Were you hoping for something more? Well, I'd love to, but we need to get you back to sleep. I can't be doing anything to keep you up now, can I? Even though I'd really love to. Believe me, I'm restraining myself here for your sake. 'Cause you're my good, good boy. But for now, just focus on my voice. And close your eyes and drift off to sleep. You can wrap your arms tightly around me. That way you will know I can't get away. It's only fair for you to keep me here. I don't let you leave me either, after all. But that goes without saying. Because you're such a good boy. There's no way I could ever let you leave. Don't worry about anything, sweetheart. Let me worry about it. I'll take care of everything. Just be a good boy and focus on going to sleep, alright? Just go to sleep and have some nice, sweet dreams. You deserve dreams as sweet as you. I hope you will have sweet dreams about me. Maybe this time you could dream about us going on a date. Just the two of us. Like a picnic. Under the night sky. With a cool breeze. And a sky full of stars. I'd only be looking at you though, of course. Because you are just that precious. Maybe the dream could be on a remote island far away from all the troubles of the world. That way, there'd be nowhere for you to get away from me. And there'd be nowhere for me to get away from you either. Not that I would ever try that. Because you're such a good boy. And you're just so adorable and precious. And I love you more than anything that has ever existed. But it's a nice thought, just the two of us, and the sound of gentle waves. Your hair is so nice. I hope you don't mind if I play with it a bit. That's a good boy. You're always such a good boy for me. And your hair is so soft in my hands. I could just play with it forever. I just can't stare at it without feeling like it's calling out to me to play with it. And I know that sounds kind of creepy, but I mean that in the best way possible. Trust me, it's so enticing. It's making me sleepy, actually. Sweetie, I'm the one who's supposed to be helping you sleep, not the other way around. But I guess you're such a good boy. It couldn't help but help me, huh? That's so sweet of you. That's just one of the many reasons why I love you. I love you so much. I think about you all the time, you know? I think about you when I'm doing laundry, or when I'm driving, or when I'm cleaning. Anything really. I am always thinking about you. Because I just can't get you out of my head. You're always in there. Because you are so sweet and pure and precious. I have no idea what I would ever do without you. You're the most valuable thing in this world. Especially since you're my good boy. Maybe I should tell you what thoughts specifically I have about you. Well, sometimes it's something innocent. Sometimes I just think about how warm your hand is and how I would love to hold it. Sometimes my thoughts are, well, sometimes they're a bit less innocent. And I think about more than just hand-holding. But you can hardly blame me there. You are just too hard to resist. You do things to me, darling. You make me go crazy for you. When I see your hand, I am desperate to hold it. When I see your cheek, I am desperate to kiss it. But most importantly, when I see you like this, needing sleep, I am desperate for you to get it. Because a good boy like you needs his rest. So have sweet dreams, sweetheart. I don't know what I did to deserve a boy as good as you. I don't think I did anything, really. You were way too good for me. But I guess life is unfair like that. But it's okay. Because in this case, it's unfair in my own favor. If life is gonna put you down in my lap like a gift for me, then I will gladly take it. And I am never giving you back. Because you're sweet. Because you're precious. Because you're such a good boy. I mean, you never give me trouble. You're always so understanding. You love me even though I handcuffed you that one time. Or stalked you that other time. Well, times. But you're always so understanding of my very special form of love. And that just makes me love you even more. More than you could ever imagine, sweetie. Makes me happier than you could ever imagine. And that just makes me want to make you happy too. I want to give you all the affection and care that a good boy like you deserves and needs. I want to make you smile every day, all the time. I know that life isn't like that, and that isn't really possible, but that won't stop me from trying. And I want to write your name all over my body. That way you know that I'm yours, and that I dedicate myself to your happiness. Because your happiness is the most important thing in the world. And do you know why? It's because you're the number one good boy in the entire world. Maybe I won't write your name all over my body, though. I'm not sure if you're into that. We can talk about it later, sweetie. We can go with whatever floats your boat. We can do whatever you want, sweetheart. After you get your rest, of course. Don't worry, I'll still be here after you wake up. I'll probably still be playing with your hair even. It's just that addicting. Well, I suppose I can't be playing with your hair all night. I should get some sleep too eventually. But don't worry about me, darling. I had a nap earlier. This is all about you. I'll be fine, even if your hair keeps me up a bit. Just focus on getting some sleep, like the good boy that I know you are. I really do love you. Sorry. I know I'm repeating myself a bit here. It's just that. That's the thought that keeps running around in my head right now. My head feels blank in a way. Like I'm not having any complex thoughts. I'm just thinking, I love you. I love you. again and again in a very instinctive, lizard brain kind of way. But that's not so bad, right? It's not really a bad thing, since I honestly love feeling like this. I love to love you. I'm gonna let those thoughts keep running around in my head, because you're precious enough to deserve them. You are precious enough to deserve my obsession. More, actually. Every single atom of you is precious. An absolute treasure. A treasure I don't intend to share. But that's alright. You know I'll always take care of you. I could never allow anything less for my good boy. Whether you're sick, whether you're tired, or whether you're just feeling down, no matter what happens to you or how you're feeling, I always want to be there to take care of you, to make sure that you're okay, and to make everything better. I especially want to take care of your hair, because this is really just too much fun. Thanks again for letting me do this. I am so glad that you're in my life. I don't know what I would do without you. I can't even think about it. But that's okay. I don't have to think about it. Because you're here with me, safe and sound, nestled in my arms, cuddling with me. It's just me and my good boy. This is what I was made for. I was made for moments like these. To give you all this tender care and physical affection. You are such a sweetheart. Since you've given yourself to me, I have to give myself to you too. You've welcomed my very, very devoted love with open arms. So naturally, I'm going to return the favor. You accept me. You accept that you are mine. That's all I ever wanted. That's all I ever wanted from my lovely, good boy. When I feel you in my arms like this, when I see you smile to be with me and me alone, that completes me. That justifies my existence. This is my definition of happiness. You are my definition of happiness. I love you so much. You make me feel like I have a place in the world. You make me feel like my love is okay. And it is okay. You've convinced me of that. It just makes me love you so much. If you could read my mind, it would just be me saying, I love you. I love you. Over and over and over and over. And that is the truth. I love you. I want to give you a place in the world too. And haven't I? It's right here, in my arms, where you belong. I would do anything for you, darling. I would do anything for my sweet, sweet good boy. I would climb mountains, or march through the desert. I'd steal or lie or cheat for you. I'd fast for months for you. That's just what you do to me. That is just the way you make me feel. You foster this sort of devotion in me, sweetheart. You make me happy to be extreme for you. You make me so happy, so giddy. I always feel like I have to contain myself, like I have to strain myself to my limits, to not constantly laugh maniacally out of joy just from being next to you. But even if a creepy giggle or two leaks out, you still love me. Because you're so sweet, so pure, so irreplaceable. Because you're my good boy. I love you too, sweetie. I wish I could just sit you down and tell you I love you again and again, 1,000 times over. Well, actually, 1,000 times isn't all that much. I think that 10,000 is the absolute minimum here. But yeah, I would love to just tell you I love you 10,000 times over. But then you might get bored, and we can't be having that. Because a good boy like you deserves better. I suppose I could just record myself saying I love you, and then play it on loop. But that isn't the point. I just want to show you how much I love you, you know? I just want to express my affection for you. That's a natural thing, isn't it? And saying I love you each and every time, 10,000 times, is just how I feel I'd be able to express just a small part of my love for you. That might be a bit much for you, but let me at least say it just one more time. I love you. You're such a good boy. Are you finally starting to fall asleep? That's good, darling. Just let yourself drift off to sleep. I'll keep watch, okay? I will make sure nothing bad happens to you. You're safe with me. There. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Because I am really enjoying this. You are so comforting to me. Don't tell anyone I have this physical addiction to you, okay? This isn't a problem that I want to solve. I enjoy having you as mine like this. And I enjoy being yours. I am all yours. Yours. Just yours. And no one else's. Because you're my good boy. So you're the only one for me. And since you're my good boy, be a good boy and just empty your mind and fall asleep. A good boy like you shouldn't have to worry about anything. A good boy like you needs love and rest. I'll provide the love, okay, sweetie? So just get some rest. I'll still be here when you wake up, ready to start a whole new day of loving you.